Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing some spring cleaning, some purging, getting rid of old makeup, out with the old, in with the new. I know I'm going to be purchasing more makeup throughout the year, so I just wanted to get rid of things I haven't been reaching for, things that are old, or things that I just don't like. So I want to go through all of the makeup that I am getting rid of with you guys, just to show you, give you some cleaning motivation for yourselves. We are not. I feel like most of the world is probably getting into spring. It was minus 36 Celsius this morning, and we're in mid-February. I mean, I guess that's kind of normal in our climate, but it's really cold, very cold. Also, I am collaborating again with Perifoya on this video. They sent me some beautiful jewelry. I want to show you what I picked out. Perifoya always has really on-trend jewelry, but also classic, timeless pieces that you can wear forever with any kind of look. If you want to wear just sweats but want to dress it up, or if you're going out and want to dress it up, you can wear it as well with that. I picked out this really cool braided gold necklace. I love the way that it looks. It's just simple. You could layer this with other pieces or just wear it as is. I picked out these earrings with the little mini diamonds in them because I also picked out the bracelet to go with that. How gorgeous is that? And I have the necklace as well, so you could wear it together as a whole set. And right now, for their spring sale, Perifoya has the deal going on. You receive a free item for every purchase. So I will link that below, how you can get a free item with each purchase. This does not pair with my promo code, which is Danielle20, so you can get 20% off your purchase. So you can choose either or, whichever one works for you. If you guys want to check out some really nice jewelry and just get yourselves ready for spring, because hopefully it is coming soon. Anyways, if you guys would like to see what makeup that I am getting rid of, then just keep watching. All right, let's get to decluttering. So I'm kind of just gonna go by category, and for these products, they're either too old, I don't use them anymore, or I want to find something maybe like in the eyeshadow palettes, maybe something a little bit better quality, or some of them just don't produce like they should. So I'm gonna start off with face products and go into foundation. So I bought the Image Skincare Eye Conceal. It wasn't my right shade, and I just found that it kind of just pilled on the skin a little bit. Like I could just see it up on my skin. It is a good product, so I'm going to give this to someone else who it might match their skin tone and maybe their skin a little bit better than mine. Also, I did not really like this at all and don't really want it. I don't use it, is the Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. After trying it on over my sunscreen, and just if you tried to build it up, just watching it just kind of peel off your skin, I was like, I don't need to work that hard for a skin tint. So this I will pass on to someone else and maybe it will work better for them. For concealer, the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This was always too dry for me, so a little too bright now, I find, and just also just really drying. Like, I did not like the way it looked under my eyes at all. It was very drying for me, and I was not a fan of it. I just don't reach for this anymore. I do like the applicator of the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, but I don't reach for it, and I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. For the mud makeup, so I really do love mud makeup. They have a bronzer that I love. They have a Sandy Beach, the lipstick color that I love, a lip gloss that I love. Really good products. Their brushes are awesome. Unfortunately, I picked this foundation up in the wrong shade, and I was like, maybe I'll use it as a concealer, but I don't reach for it. I might actually just pick up one of their little concealers. It's just in a little container like that. I loved using that all the time for being like really creamy. It never creased too much and it didn't feel heavy. It was definitely one of my favorite concealers that I used to use like back in the day, like 10 years ago. So I might see if I can pick that up and try it again. But yeah, for the foundation, I don't reach for it, and it was just too light for me. Also, this Milani powder foundation, I tried it a couple times, but I didn't like it too much, and I enjoy the CoverGirl. It's not a powder foundation, but it is like, it's like a powder foundation. So I picked that one up and I prefer it more if I just want to look like I'm not wearing too much makeup, but just a little bit of something on the skin just to give some color to my skin. I will reach for the CoverGirl. So I don't reach for this one. So I want to declutter it. I want to get rid of makeup because I know I'll be buying more throughout the year, and I just want to have a collection of makeup that I really enjoy using, and eventually you always have to declutter. So also going to get rid of the Peach Blur Too Faced powder. It smells really good, but I just didn't really see a payoff. Like when I would apply it, I was just not, I don't know, I just didn't see too much of a payoff from it. I think maybe if I had the loose powder, I probably would have liked that better. And also I'm going to declutter the Can't Stop Won't Stop NYX Banana Powder. I find this one kind of pills a little bit on top of my concealers, and I love the actual container that it's in. I think this is a great way to have loose powder, but I'm just not reaching for it, and I'm just not absolutely loving it. All right, let's get into blushes that I'm getting rid of. So this NARS Duo I'm just getting rid of for the simple fact that it is old, it is past its prime, and like you can't really pick up too much color from it. Like a little bit, but it should be a lot more pigmented than that, and it is just ready to go. That will just go in the garbage. I'm not going to give that to anyone, nor am I going to give these blushes really to anyone. So all three of these blushes is the same kind of issue. They do not have much pigment. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This probably has the most pigment of all of them, but I'm just not reaching for it. This I might re-gift. This one you can build up a bit. I'm not reaching for it too much. This L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Blush, never from the beginning, when like doing this with your finger, you get more pigment. So That's why you're seeing a little bit more, but when I can't even pick up any pigment with this. Yeah, there's like nothing there. You get a little bit of radiance to your skin, but I got like nothing when I used a blush brush. It just had no pigment to it. So I am just getting rid of that. That was pretty much useless. Next is the Revolution Blusher Reloaded in Peach Bliss. I really had high hopes because the shade is gorgeous. It's a beautiful mix of peach and pink. Like, it's so pretty, but you just don't get much pigment. I'm rubbing my finger on it, so yeah, I'm getting a little bit. Oh, see, that would be nice. If you got that, that would actually be really pretty. Maybe I could try it again with a brush. Maybe I should try to just scratch this up. Maybe I'll try this one, because that, if I can just get pigment out of this, like, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush color. We might have to try this. We might have to work with this, because I've never seen that from this blush before. Just going in with a brush, it does not look like that. All right, for highlighters, oh, actually this one bronzer, Pixie by Petra. It's got a lot of shimmer to it, and I'm just not reaching for this one at all. I have some other shimmery bronzers that I use more, so I'm just going to get rid of this one. And this Milani highlighter, I don't know why I thought I needed a purple highlighter, like really frosty purple. It's cool, like I guess you could use it as an eyeshadow, but I probably won't, because I just have other eyeshadows that I would like to use. So this I'll just give to one of my little cousins. I think that they would have fun with that shade. The e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter, it's got a cool consistency, like it's jelly. It's just, you have to work with it really quickly. I don't know how much I like a wet highlighter. I think I prefer just like a powdered highlighter. It dries down really quickly, and it's just not something that I love. And with that, also the Baked Highlighter in Apricot Glow. This one doesn't give me too much pigment. I haven't really been reaching for it too much at all. I will try with, yeah, you don't get too much pigment with this. I can't even really see it showing up. And that is using my finger, so you can imagine how much doesn't show up when you use a brush. I'm gonna get rid of this Technique blush and highlighter palette. I don't reach for it at all, so I just want to declutter it. Some of the shades are pretty, some of the highlighters are really pretty, so I'll just gift this on over. It's just not something that I reach for. For eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to declutter this Wet n Wild palette. I had fun with it, created some pretty looks on my channel with it, but it is not shades that I reach for, and I have some really beautiful purples in my Ashley K. Home palette, the Buxom palette. So I think that this one I can just rehome. The Foiled Again palette from The Balm. There's only really one shade in here that I like, and that is Arrested. And actually Incarcerated is pretty good. I just don't reach for it at all, so I thought that I would pass this along. The Milani Gilded Jade palette. So I don't really use this. It has some pretty tones in it. They are also nice pigment. They have a really nice pigment to them, but I'm just not just not using it too much. All right, I'm also going to get rid of this Pixie by Petra foiled eyeshadow palette. I do have some similar tones in my Madison Beer palette, in my KKW palette, in Natasha Denona, so I think that I'm not gonna get much use out of this, so I will get rid of this one to clear up space for new. Whenever you're getting rid of old things, it's like you're bringing in space and energy for new things. So it's always nice just to clear clutter, especially if you are not using it. So for eyes, I'm just gonna throw these out because I don't want to share them. I have this Annabelle Cole eyeliner. It's like so hard. It's dried up and you have to use a lot of force to get any kind of pigment, so it's just not comfortable to put on the eyes. I have this tinted brow, it's called Brow Food, and it's like fibers, and I don't use it very much, and the tone is kind of a little bit too warm. The concept is really cool. Like when I used it, I felt like my eyebrows did look fuller, but I think maybe if it was in a different tone, I might get more use out of it. But sometimes then the fibers fall and you guys got fibers all over your face, and who wants that? This I'm getting rid of because I did not like it at all. This was a very viral mascara. Was it? Is it this one? Yeah, the Sky High. It just clumped on me. It did not look nice. It was just, I don't know, it doesn't wash off well at all, which I don't like, and it was a bust. This was not good. Some people, you either love it, I feel like, or you hate it, and I didn't like it. For lip glosses, most of these I am just getting rid of because they are old and stinky, and that's when you know it's time for them to go. They just all have that same kind of smell. This I bought a few years ago, maybe when I first started my channel. The Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Naked, and I thought that it was gonna be super neutral, but when I put it on, it just looked really like orangey on my skin tone, and I don't like matte lipsticks. I don't really like liquid lipsticks. I think that I figured out that I don't like liquid lipsticks. I prefer just a lipstick, and then if it is a little matte, you can put some gloss over it, but I don't like liquid lipstick. So this is a Stay Satin lip color, also a liquid lipstick from Revlon. The tone was better for me. See, that's a nice neutral tone. It was better for me than the Anastasia, but I don't like the way they look on my lips. They just look too heavy. Like, I don't know. I don't like them. Okay, the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. This is pretty. It's got like a nice gold peachy undertone. I don't really like lip plumpers either. Like, I gotta read better on the lip glosses when I'm buying them because I don't want that tingle. That's just going because it's getting older. This Revlon was really pretty when I used to use it, like a baby pink. It looks really pretty over like neutral colors. You could wear it over reds or plums. I really liked this one. This is Sky Pink, but it's just getting stinky and old, so it's time for it to go. This one as well, Peach, Pango Peach. Just a nice peachy gloss. I like that glosses, like, it'll just give you a little bit of color if you just want to do a lip liner and a gloss over top. That is cool. The Kylie Jenner, I bought these when we went to Minneapolis a few years ago. Again, they're liquid lipsticks and they just dry down matte, and they were deeper than I thought they were gonna be. Like, they look cool to swatch. That's what's cool about a liquid lipstick. They look really cool to swatch, but they're not my jam. They're not my thing. This I'm getting rid of. The color was kind of cool, but it stinks. It was kind of stinky when I bought it too. And I was like, okay, maybe this shouldn't be here. But it does have like a cool orange shade to it. I kept the other one because I really liked the formula and it didn't stink, so it was good to go. I got this NARS lipstick in, I think it was the birthday gift. You got the Laguna bronzer and this NARS lipstick, and I just don't enjoy the color. And it just did nothing for me. So I don't want it. I don't want that. Next is the Balm Plump Your Pucker. Plump Your Plucker. Pucker. Plump Your Pucker lip gloss. Yeah, anytime there's plump, it's gonna tingle. This I thought, oops, would be a really pretty neutral. Like, it had potential to be like a nice peachy neutral with like this gold iridescence to it, and it is so just nothing. There's no pigment and all you see is gold flecks, and then it just starts to tingle, and I wasn't about that. I tried to wash my hand, but the liquid lipstick will not come off, so again, I'm glad I'm getting rid of it. I look like I have burn marks on my hand, and I'm not a fan of makeup that doesn't, like, you want your makeup to stay, but you also want it to wash off easily. I'm not like super in love with makeup that is just really hard to get off. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the declutter. It motivated you to just do some spring cleaning for yourself, declutter out with the old, in with the new. Thank you again to Perry Foya for collaborating with me on this video, and all of the information on the jewelry and the discounts and all of that will be in the description box below, so definitely check them out if you are in the market for some new jewelry. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.